Well, have you ever wanted to try something brand new? Our next guest did, and it paid off big time. Brooke Riley is a working mom of two who several years ago left the safety and comfort of a full-time job to launch a do-it-yourself craft blog. Her job had put so much stress on her that at just 29 years old, she suffered a mini stroke. Her faith in the Lord fueled her to find a better way to share her God-given gifts. And today, get this, she's the CEO and founder of Re-Fabbed, a do-it-yourself decorating blog and online women's boutique, both seven-figure businesses with a social media following spanning millions of people.
Awesome. And Brooke Riley joins us now from her home in Kentucky.
Brooke, welcome to the Prayer Link.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
We are so happy to hear your accent.
Yes,
it's
I love
making
that
me
twang.
happy already. Brooke, listen, you struggled with anxiety and burnout and even suffered a mini stroke at 29. Was that your wake-up call that something needed to change? What was God saying to you?
It was definitely my wake-up call saying things needed to change. And I believe God works on your heart leading up to those moments. You don't necessarily see it, but I know looking back that he had been prompting my heart in other ways, and I was resistant. And then when that happened, it was like, I hear you. Okay. I'm going to take action now. Like, this is bad. I'm 29 years old. They're telling me my heart's looking like an 80-year-old woman, and everything was just, scary. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me looking back, because it put me where I am today. And I may have never taken that leap of faith if it hadn't been for that. So
That's amazing, Brooke. And you started Re-Fabbed DIY craft blog 6 years ago because of your passion for decorating on a budget and redecorating homes. How did you turn that unpaid labor of love into not one, but $2 million businesses?
oh, it's so crazy even to hear you say that. Even though I know it, it's still so wild. But yes, I believe God gives all of us talents and passions. And sometimes we tap into those and we can use them, and sometimes we don't. And I'd always known I loved decorating. I'd always known I loved making things pretty, taking something from the thrift store, making it fit my decor in my home. We were like most families, even though we both had good jobs before I quit mine. We were still living somewhat paycheck to paycheck. So budget decorating, it wasn't a question if I was going to decorate. It was just how I was going to get it done. So that was definitely a passion. And so just being able to do that and marry my passion and my purpose together and move forward with that in a career, was just really, I don't know, it's just a match made in heaven. And I'm so thankful that God orchestrated that and let that happen the way it did, for sure.
So your boss told you that no one would ever take a cute little girl like you seriously, yet your Re-Fabbed blog and boutique was named 2020 Boutique of the Year in Kentucky, and you were recently named a top entrepreneur by Forbes. Do you ever want to just say, look at me now?
Oh, am I even allowed to say that?
Yes, you are.
No, yeah, honestly, yes. Your human nature wants to say, I showed you, but once again, and I have to say this because it's so true. It was one of those moments where I felt this big, I felt defeated. I felt all the things that you would think you would feel. I was going in for a job that I thought I was a shoe-in for. And the comment was, just like you said, who do you think's ever going to take you serious? You little cute 5 foot tall girl walking in. And this was for like a communications job. And I just was blown away. But, looking back, if that had not happened, I wouldn't be here. I'd be in that job.
Yes.
So God bless him. God bless her. God bless him.
God bless them. Because
yes.
what God had for Brooke was for Brooke, and nothing could stop that. Brooke, how can other people walk in their purpose and passion like you do and make a living at doing it? I think a lot of people want to know this.
Yeah.
That's very true. Well, I think, first of all, is acknowledging what your passions and your gifts are. A lot of times we want to downplay everything about ourselves. Well, I don't have anything to offer. I'm not good enough for this or that. And we will push ourselves down, and we will second guess everything that we're good at. We won't give it enough credit. But if you will truly look at your life and where God has blessed you and the things that you are most excited about in your life and what he has given you talents to do. And you will take those and you will see, okay, how can I share this with the world in a way that I can also provide for my family, that I can help inspire, and that I can just make a difference for Jesus? If you can get that together in one pot, you can also join my coaching group. But just a side note, but you know, you can literally the online space, and even if you're not in the online space, it is so open to entrepreneurs that are literally doing things out of the box. And the sky is just the limit of what you can do. A little research, a little Googling, a little YouTubing.
Because Brooke, 6 years ago, you were just starting out. You weren't a 7-figure business. You didn't really know how to do live stuff on Instagram. You had to learn all that, right?
Absolutely. I started at zero, like everybody else. Zero knowledge, zero followers, $0. Okay. Let's just make that clear. And I just took what I knew I loved and I just started researching. Listen, I stayed up all hours of the night. I was working full time still for the first 6 months that I'd started Re-Fabbed, trying to get it rolling, trying to see what it was going to do, where it was going to go. And in those 6 months, and that was right after the mini stroke that this started, and I was there another 6 months, I just kept, what can I do with this? How can I get this here? How can I get this here? And I had to Google every single question I had.
Wow.
I knew nothing. So I promise anybody out there, if you feel like it's over your head and you have no idea where to go, you just have to step forward. You just have to take that first step and start learning, or you're going to stay exactly where you're at.
And Brooke, this has got to be a fun time of year for you with the holidays coming up. How can people follow you, see what you're doing, and learn more?
Absolutely. Yes, y'all, listen, this is the most exciting time for me by far. I love the holidays, have tons of content coming. So on Facebook, you can find me at Re-Fabbed. We got over 800,000 followers there, and I would love for you to be one of them and part of our community. On Instagram, it's Re-Fabbed. And then you can also go to my website, refabbed.com, and there is a dash in Re-Fabbed.
We love it.
Okay,
Brooke
so
Riley.
We just started our own Instagram account called The Prayer Link. So if you have your followers follow us, it's going to be a win-win.
Hey, we're all going to win in this situation, Brooke.
Yes, I already
We love it.
I'm sure they know.
Thank you,
We're
Brooke.
certainly going to get some ideas for the holidays from Brooke Riley, CEO of Re-Fabbed DIY craft blog and online boutique. Brooke, thank you so much for sharing your remarkable story. God bless you. Continue the wonderful success.
God bless you. Thanks so much.